Again? Jeez. Hold on, guys. All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 25 stream here on Twitch on XJG Gen 24. And today we're going to be continuing on with our grind of the mini seasons, the Signature Series mini seasons to get Johan Santana. So if you guys don't recall from yesterday, I had started this hoping to get further along than I actually did. I think I was at game 11, or I finished game 11, but there were several things that were preventing me from continuing on, like the fact that I only had a couple hours to be able to do this. But, today's a new day, and we got to keep on the grind. So we got plenty of things to do here. We got a lot of goals to complete. I'm still trying to get this DJ LeMahieu and Don Baylor home run mission done, because it would be nice to get that signature choice pack. I also have this one as well, the 104 runs, which I think that's doable considering I'm at game 16 and I'm more than halfway to this. All right, like I'm 17 runs over halfway, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So there is a new mission that is part of the Spooky program. It's really not much. It's get 5 hits with Chicago Cubs players, so that's all you need to do. What's up, SB Champ? How are you? Obviously, there's going to be more released every day as we come back, but if you get the 5 hits with the Cubs players, then you can get the July Spotlight pack. Tiger, all right, Tigers, let's try and not be 15 guys on base like yesterday. Didn't they give up a home run to the Guardians? Or didn't the Guardians hit a home run? I thought I just saw that clip before I came on stream, that home run, and it was like an exit velocity under 82 miles per hour. So didn't have a lie. It must have just gotten enough distance. Guardians scored 5 in the 8th inning yesterday. Well, you better hope they don't do that again. Otherwise, it's going to be a long day for the Tigers and the start of a long off season. It's already the start of a long off season for the Reds. They just got eliminated yesterday. Winner faces Seattle, losers go home. Yep. Doing good. Turns out my Andre Dawson, he was just a slow starter. Yeah, mine too. Mine too. I couldn't tell you how many times I had to restart playing the Conquest map just so I could get that second hit with Andre Dawson. So, but I got him done eventually. Okay, can I manage the squad, please? I'm just debating about whether I should keep him in. I mean, yeah, I still need to get the hits with the Cubs. So maybe that's a reason to keep him in. But Guardians go down 1-2-3. Okay, well, you always need a clean inning. Yeah, I think I'll just keep him in just to get the. Oh, sorry, Benny Shaft. There's no Discord. I don't do that. My Discord account I haven't used in a long time, and they shut it down for inactivity. So, but I appreciate you stopping by. How you doing today? Flaherty just needs to be good. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So yeah, I'll keep Andre Dawson in for now, and hopefully I can hit a home run with either LeMahieu or Baylor. I need to get hits with Andre Dawson because he's my only Chicago Cubs player. Good outing in the World Series for the Dodgers. Yeah, but that was last year. Who knows what's going to happen this year? Speaking of the Dodgers, they made their way to the NLDS by sweeping the Reds last night. And honestly, as a Mets fan, I think that sweep made me feel a lot better about the Mets not making it. Like, yeah, I still would have liked to have seen them make it, but at the same time, I think it's comforting because I mean, what were the Mets going to do that was different than the Reds?
Ball, that's out.
Honestly, I don't think there would have been anything different. Oh, right, because you never know with these types of things. You never know who moves on or who needs to play Game 3. I mean, these are 3 series that are that are in Game 3s now. You have the Guardians and Tigers. You also have the Cubs and Padres. And then you also have Boston versus New York.
He's out. Got it.
So, but after tonight, we'll know who's playing who in the NL and ALDS. Unfortunate. Sometimes you just get really unlucky.
Hey.
You know, I think this whole idea of exit velocity is a little bit overblown when it comes to analytics. Like, yeah, I get it.
2-0.
You know, the harder you hit the ball or the faster the trajectory is coming off the bat, the more likely it is you're hitting a home run. But at the same time, like I just pointed out that there was a clip of the Guardians with an exit velocity of less than 82 miles per hour, you know, that ended up being a home run. I guess it was yesterday, so. Oh, yeah, I already saw the Cornerstone Evolution guys for tomorrow. I'm excited about Tom Seaver because that's a 99 Mets pitcher I can add. You know, it's just unfortunate because that's probably going to bump 95 Pedro Martinez for me. But, oh well. Pitchers are usually easier to upgrade in terms of parallel XP than batters are. Excited for Johnny Bench. I like his swing. I don't know why. Hey, it works. If it works, it works.
2 strikes. Hey.
I just can't remember how far along I am in the standout collection.
Now pitching.
I'm gonna have to look at that.
Fielder.
You're finishing the multiplayer program?
Oh.
Or you just finished it? I'm sorry. Or no, you said you're finishing. You're not. Honestly, I felt like once I got Austin Riley, there was really no need for me to do more than that. It's just, it was for content purposes, and it literally did not take me much time at all. In fact, it took me less than an hour to finish it up, but I was already at 120 or 115 program stars at that
All
point.
one's the count.
Yeah, right now we're just, it's hard because we're starting to get into the playoff content, but right now we're kind of in a lull period
Helsley.
where there hasn't been much content. I mean, yeah, they added the spooky program, but
Ball inside.
that's really not much. I mean, you're talking about, you know, a different mission every day. Like today it's 5 hits with the Chicago Cubs.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a ball. Ball.
So you just gotta be patient. That's all. Friday there will be new content. Or tomorrow, I should say. Tomorrow there will be new content with the XP reward path. You know, one of the bosses being revealed to be Chris Sale. And I think I called that earlier when they released the outline and I saw there was a lefty at Truist Park. I thought that was Chris Sale.
Edwin.
I just forget who else I project. You're saying McCutcheon?
Count
Really?
1-0.
McCutcheon? I mean, I wouldn't put it past them, but
1-1.
I thought we already had like a high overall Andrew McCutcheon card.
Hey.
Like a Prime Series, was it?
Count. 3.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey.
Oh, alright.
Hey. No balls, 2 strikes. 3.
Strike 3, sit down.
Oh and 1. Hey. 0 and 2.
I forget who I guessed. I just know that I guessed.
Whitey.
I was actually thinking it was Mookie. Like a 99 Mookie. But did they already do that? Wasn't he like a Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so yeah, it's probably. I don't think it would be 99 Story though, because that doesn't make a lot of sense. I think you could be right. It could be Xander Bogaerts. It looked like an infielder to me, so yeah, I thought it was either Mookie or Bogaerts.
Timeout. Ground rule double. 2 bases, everybody.
Now pitching. Phil Mita. The left fielder, number 25.
Harry Pendleton.
Bailey.
It's not going to be through the 9th inning. And I don't think there's going to be a playoffs version. So, I mean, it might be through the Spooky program. Maybe they do it through the Spooky program.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
I think he was one of my first cards. His, I think his card was one of the first that I superfractored. Not the first. I think that went to Mark McGuire, or no, it went to Manny Ramirez.
He's out.
Now pitching. Adrian Morejon.
You just hit well with short people. What, you got that Jose Altuve buzzer on?
Out. No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Yeah. 0-1's the count. 2. 0-2 is the count. Nope. Ball 1.
Strike 3, sit down. That's all right. I got what you meant. Why not? Although last year, don't forget, last year they didn't do too many cards. They only, I think they did what, 4? So, I don't know. There were a lot of offense. I think, based on the scores, I think there's gonna be at least 2 reds. And that's going to leave it for, however many cups. But I feel like we're going to get the same number of cards we did last year in these wild card programs. Just 4. I can't confirm that, but I have a feeling that's exactly what's going to happen. Yeah, probably, but that's just going to drive up the prices. And I hate it when they do that. But that's how MLB The Show makes its money now. You know, they got to get you to buy stubs so that you'll buy packs.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Which is sad because you would think that everyone would just grind and get the stubs their way or that way. Wade Boggs is awesome in Moonshot. I didn't really use him.
Runner, he's going.
Ball one. He's safe.
I only did enough to be able to get the multiplayer program done. So
Ball, that's down.
no, you didn't. What's up, Dodger? How are ya? Nice. Come on, get out. Ah, so close.
Round rule double. Everybody.
But at least we got a run in.
Ball.
Roy Halladay never sniffed the mound. Oh boy, you LaGrassa'd him, huh? You are obsessed with LaGraza. I'm just saying that right now, gamer. You are obsessed.
Counts 1-0. He's safe.
You probably come in here and you... Oh no, I'm out.
He's safe.
Oh, I am lucky.
Runner.
Ball, that's low. Hey.
How do you hit 60? Oh, you're saying you. Okay.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Nick.
I thought when you meant hit, you meant like you hit, like batting. And I'm like, how can you hit 71 wins? And then I thought about it, and it's like, oh, he meant he got 71 wins without scoring. Yeesh.
Did he go?
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 4, Francisco.
I hope you're just kidding about that, like, because spending hours
That's inside.
sitting and playing a game and not getting exercise, like going to a gym or something, that could be that's really bad for your health. I'm just saying. Well, a gym is indoors, so you don't necessarily have to be outside to get exercise. You could be indoors at a gym. You could walk on a treadmill. You can
Hole one's the count.
do the elliptical. I mean, got to get to the gym. What about your girlfriend? Your girlfriend's not having you take her out to the parks or for dates or anything like that?
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Now pitching, Michael.
Hey!
Go fast.
0-1. That's a ball.
She may enjoy it. Yeah, that's not good enough, SB Champ. Those are just working out muscles in your fingers, but the rest of your body, like if you're sitting like I'm sitting, you're not getting any exercise.
Leading off for the
I
leaders,
just harp on this because I've made an effort to try and cut down
0-1's the count.
or be able to go to the gym and try to work out and lose some weight. That's why why I'm being serious right now.
3.
All right. I just tried to make an effort to change my life. Well, that I understand. You got physical therapy, SB Champ, so I understand that.
Hey!
But
No ball. 2
sitting at home and or playing a video game is not a good excuse not to go to the gym. In fact, I hate myself this week for not going to the gym at all. But my other excuse was that I was afraid after being exposed to my parents with COVID, although I tested negative, that I may bring it asymptomatically to the gym, and then all of a sudden we've got a super spreader event.
1 ball. 2
And yeah, I could be like, okay, I could wear, or people could say, oh, why don't you wear a mask at the gym? Listen, when you're sweating and you're trying to breathe, wearing a mask is very uncomfortable at the gym. And I know because I went to the gym at the height of the pandemic. But, and I went with the mask on,
ball.
but really it was just so uncomfortable. I was like, I just wanted to not wear it. And they said I didn't have to wear it. I just needed to make sure that, I didn't have COVID and I wasn't near people when I did it. So,
Hey!
well, here's the thing. How do you know,
Out. He's good.
or let me ask it this way. How do you know for sure that, someday will come soon? Tomorrow is never really guaranteed for any of us. I'm not trying to get all depressing here or anything, but, I just, there's no guarantee about tomorrow, and also I feel like that the more we sit, play video games, and not go to a gym, the more likely we are to develop, diseases associated with being overweight and obese. Diabetes, heart disease, that kind of stuff. That's my biggest concern. And that stuff, even if you're the healthiest person in the world, you could still go into cardiac arrest and you could die.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
I mean, I think I've told this story before where I was at a Mets game in 22 and like 50, I want to say 20 to 30 feet to my left, a doctor collapsed and went into cardiac arrest. See, that's not good either. We need to socialize with people. I get it. People can be annoying at times, but the more we isolate each other, the worse we're going to be mentally. Believe me, for a while I used to have the same mentality.
Tanner Scott.
But then I realized how stupid, how bad that mentality is. We're human beings. We need people to talk to. We need social interactions. It's good for our mental health. Yeah, but that's people. That's part of the process.
He's out.
Good Lord. I mean, for God's sakes, I'm on stream here talking with people that, when I started out, I didn't know who any of you were. You guys were just coming into my stream and we were all talking baseball. This is actually social interaction right here. Oh my God, what the hell are my dogs outside barking? But if you just assume that everyone's going to hold a grudge against you, even if you just say hi, then you're never going to want to interact with...
Ball, inside.
Okay, that was a bad example, but I'm just... saying, like, you guys came in here saying hello to me, and you guys didn't know who I was, and I didn't know who you guys were. But yet, you're here. Oh, that's Andre Dawson. Damn it. I thought that was DJ LeMahieu or Don Baylor. Dang.
Now pitching. Blake Ryden.
Hey. 0-1. Ball 1.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I just wish I had more content to grind than what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I could do Team Affinity programs, and that would probably be way more interesting than grinding mini seasons.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
But I'm just saying, like, we need to go out. We need to talk to people. I mean, I could tell you from personal experience, I wish I was more outgoing than just on here on stream. I wish I could go out more to the clubs and New York City or even go. There used to be watch parties for Jets and Mets fans at that brewery I used to go to. Okay, you look at it that way, but there are just as many ways to die in your own home than as there are dying outside.
One ball, two strikes. Three.
Strike three, sit down. And I would argue if you're alone at your home, and if no one's around, then you're more likely to die than you are if you go out and you have a medical emergency. At least someone could call 911 or whatever emergency services there are out there in Canada.
That's a ball.
And you have a more likely chance of surviving. See, my excuse is that I work on the overnights and on weekends, so I can't go out because my weekend is technically Monday and Tuesday night. So unless I'm going to watch Monday Night Football on ESPN at a bar, I really have a good excuse not to go out as much. So unless that's an excuse you have, I really don't see any reason not to go out. I mean, I think we really undermine how important mental health is. Yeah, people can be awful, but there also can be people who are great.
Ball one. One ball, two strikes. Aye.
I mean, houses are expensive, gamer. I don't know how much they cost up there in Canada, but I can tell you here in New Jersey, at least, some of these houses go for like 400 to 500,000, and they're not even that great of houses. I know my sister paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for a home, and she needed with that kind of money, you need a second person. You need another person to live with you. So
Nope, outside.
you kind of need to interact with people if you want a hope of having a home.
One ball, one strike.
Now there is affordable housing in New York City, or there's affordable housing, but those are mainly for people who really cannot afford housing. People are crazy driving around here. You take your life and wow, you guys have a very positive outlook on life.
Ball. 1-0.
Jeez, and I thought I was depressing.
Yeah. 1-1. He's good. Hey. 1-1. He's out. That's ball 2.
I understand that, and I would argue that I deal with people similar to that every single day. I mean, I walk through New York City, so I have people. So there are people who literally drive through intersections during a red light, and people are trying to cross to the other street, and it's like taking your life in your own hands. So believe me, I get it. New York City and New Jersey have some of the worst drivers. But that doesn't mean you should be afraid to go out. Not everyone. I think some of it is road rage. I did piss off a bus driver once because he tried to pull out in front of me, and he was very close to clipping my car, so I was angry about that, and I gave him the bird, and he pulled alongside of me, stepped out of the bus, and he threatened me.
Yep, that ball went out.
So unless he was drunk, he was not. Unless he had been drinking something really strong, I don't think he was drunk.
3-2.
It almost got to the point where I stepped out of my car and I told that guy, go ahead and punch me. Go ahead, throw the first punch. I was ready to throw down with that guy. But I didn't want to end up on the news, so I just said my piece and left. I don't know. It's always a question as to how some people ever got their licenses. It's terrible. Then again, I'm sure there are some people who thought the same way about me when I first started driving. It's like, how did this kid manage to get a driver's license?
No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, simply put, I refuse to drive through New York City. I didn't pick a fight. It's just that bus driver was trying to pull out in front of me, and I was sitting in traffic, and the bus driver did it abruptly, and I just didn't want to let him in.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I'm susceptible to a bit of road rage myself. That's why I stopped driving in New York City altogether. I don't care if that forces me to be at work until 5:10, which is an hour after I'm supposed to leave. If I don't have to deal with New York City drivers, and if I don't have to worry about paying or tipping park attendants for keeping my car overnight, all the better. That's the other thing, too, that I hated about parking or driving in the city. These parking attendants. I mean, look, if they had given me a receipt where I had to sign it and then they gave me they gave me options for a tip, believe me, I would have done it. But these park attendants want cash. And I never carry cash on me in New York City. So I always felt bad. And it was like, okay, now I got to go to the bank in the city, and then I have to withdraw from the ATM. And I just got tired of doing
Second
that.
baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Nope, that's inside.
Well, I mean, again, that's not the driving force, but now that I think about it, it's definitely a factor. It's like, I get it, but at the same time, like, you're asking me to pay even more. You're asking me to pay money to park my car when I'm already paying for it.
Aye.
And plus, on Sundays,
No ball.
parking on the streets in New York City, as long as you're not parking in front of a fire hydrant
The third
or
baseman,
anywhere near a fire hydrant, you're okay.
Turner.
0-2.
Yeah, and then you're going to be that extra stat that the conservative outlets like New York's, Fox News or Newsmax are going to cite as saying, "Oh, you know, people are fleeing. They're fleeing New Jersey and New York for Florida and Texas."
No ball.
People appreciate the conservative values, and it's like, people move all the time. And how do you know what the political affiliations of those people who move? How do you know what those are? Or are you just assuming that everyone's just tired of living in New York and they want to go live in Florida? I mean, you could go to Delaware. Delaware has no, I don't think they have any income tax. So you could go to Delaware and you wouldn't be as far away from your niece and nephew as Florida.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nick Kerr.
It's more expensive to live in Delaware?
White.
Aye.
Whitehead.
I would say you would also get to keep watching Philly sports, but nowadays you could just have a certain package tailored to your favorite sports team, so you don't even have to worry about being local anymore. Like, you could pay for MLB TV, NBA TV, NHL Network. You could do all that stuff and you wouldn't have to worry about it. Oh, I didn't know that.
Ball, that's in.
I thought it was less expensive than living in New York City or Philadelphia, considering that they don't have to pay income tax. The other thing with Florida is you got to worry about hurricanes and tropical storms and everything. That's why I wouldn't live in Florida. I don't want to pay the insurance premiums for every time a hurricane hits. And sometimes you could even get 2 or 3 hurricanes a year.
Nope, hey.
The right fielder.
And I'm like,
8,
no, thank you.
Dawson.
Runner, he's going, he's going!
Hey.
Well, I guess for somebody who's never really been through a hurricane, I guess that's why I mind. You know, ideally, where I would like to live is North Carolina. I feel like that's a perfect medium of not too far north. Like you would still get some cool winters, but you would still have some pretty warm springs and everything. But it's not so far south that's really humid or you're at risk of hurricanes. Although Helene last year was pretty bad for North Carolina. Yeah, I think my family lived for like a couple days without power during Superstorm Sandy. I mean, I didn't have school for a week, so there was definitely a few days without power. And the only place that did have power during Superstorm Sandy was the mall that's literally 5 minutes away from my house. So once the power was restored there, everyone just went there because they wanted to charge their phones and, this was in October, so a lot of the kids were all dressed up and they were doing trick or treating at the mall. I was like, wow.
1 ball, 1 strike.
But I couldn't imagine living 2 weeks
1 ball
with no power and no cable because of storms like that. And I'm glad that so far we haven't had anything since then, anything major.
Nope, outside.
The worst that happens in my town is flooding because we're right alongside the Passaic River in New Jersey, so it floods every time there's a lot of snow during the winter and it melts off the mountains, and then all that water just rushes towards the Passaic River, and then the Passaic River floods. I mean, the worst of it was probably during Superstorm Sandy, but also 2010, 2011 when Hurricane, what was it? What was before Superstorm Sandy? Hurricane Eileen, I think. That was quite a storm. Hurricane Eileen. Alright, it looks like I'm gonna finally be home, which is my best chance at hitting a home run with Don Baylor and DJ LeMahieu, and then I can finally take them out. Oh, sweet. Okay, so I'm done with the spooky mission, at least for today. So I can take out Dawson and go back to focusing on superfractoring my guys. Wait, I have 2 Ryan Nelson cards? Yeah, how about that? Welcome back, Dodger. Doing good. Getting ready to go to Six Flags. Oh, nice. Enjoy Six Flags. I love. I went to the one here in New Jersey. It was, from what I remember, it was fun. But I just didn't ride the roller coasters. I refused to do that. I don't like roller coasters. Nope. All right, I'm gonna do I'm gonna throw in Hank Aaron and hope that DJ LeMahieu and Don Baylor can hit a home run. I'm sorry, but no, I don't like roller coasters. Nope. Never have and never will, honestly.
And now, please welcome your New Jersey Wolves.
Oh, the New Jersey one? Wait, it's really 30 minutes from you? I thought it was closer to South Jersey than it was North Jersey.
That's an out.
Nope, sorry. I don't like roller coasters, especially those ones that are like upside down or make you go upside down. No, thank you. Strike 3, sit down. Also, too many horror stories about people getting stuck on roller coasters. No, thank you. I prefer not to get stuck, especially when I'm hanging upside down. I know they're rare, but still, they happen. Knowing my luck, that's what would happen. All right, thank you. Thank you, DJ LeMahieu, for finally getting that home run. So now I can get that signature choice pack and move on. Oh, sure, now Don Baylor wants to hit a home run.
Did he go?
You know, for a while I was interested in doing that speed track one that they had, and then I heard about how fast they go, and I'm like, no thanks. That was also soon after because I was at Disney, and that was soon after my dad took me to go-kart track, and I crashed. So I was always afraid of crashes. So Disney World, probably. I don't know about Disneyland, but unless Disney World has updated in the last, how long has it been? 15 years since I last went. I always felt like Disney is the kind of place where you have to go at least once in your life, and then that would be fine. Like, you could go through the rest of your life without going to Disney World once. After you go once. But I've never made it out to Disneyland.
Ball. 2-0.
I just don't know if I would go or not. I guess it really just depends on when I go do my MLB ballpark tour. Maybe if it's on the way, then I'll stop by and check it out. But otherwise, I really have no interest in seeing Disneyland or going to Disney World again. I think the only reason I would go is if my niece wanted me to go. Because right now my sister and brother-in-law are really getting her into the Disney stuff. She loves, like, Mickey Mouse and everything, so you know, no doubt she's going to want to go to Disney World. Well, she's already been there, but she's a baby. She's not going to be able to remember that.
No balls, 2 strikes. Call. Ball. Ball inside.
But other than that, I never see the point of going to Disney World or Disneyland.
That's a ball. Nope, ball. Here. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That must have been very expensive. Or maybe it was cheaper back then. I don't know. I haven't gone since 2009. Strike 3, sit down. And even then, it was pretty expensive.
Wood. 0 balls, 1 strike.
My
Ball.
parents didn't tell us, but we could guess. Us kids.
Got him. Hoo-yah.
Strike 3, sit down. Yeah, I guess I just never really made those memories. Like, for me, give me my MLB ballpark tour over Disney World or Disneyland any day of the week.
The second baseman, DJ.
That's where I feel like I have the most fun. But I don't know. Maybe if they built a baseball themed theme park, maybe I would go to it.
Now batting, number 25.
Or even like a sports themed ballpark, like maybe a roller coaster where you have a velocity, like throwing a pitch. I think those roller coasters have to go that fast. But
No, that's it.
your senior class trip was to Disney World. I would say that was better than my 8th grade trip, which was to Boston. Nothing real, no offense to Boston, but I was never interested in it. And honestly, I hated how back then, and this was like 2010, I hated back then how it had like an old city kind of vibe. Like everywhere I went, it was all about the historical value of Boston. Like, I mean, Fenway Park was cool, but that's about it. Everywhere else, it was like Paul Revere's house and the Boston Harbor and everything. Although we didn't really talk about the Boston Tea Party or the start of the American Revolution back then. Not on the agenda. And those silly duck boats, too. Never... I don't know. It just never felt like a modern city to me. It always just felt like kind of that older vibe, like something you would expect out of the American Revolution, basically. Truth be told, honestly, looking back, I actually think I don't. I think I didn't. I would have been better off not going on that trip. Just staying home. I would have had a lot more fun staying at home than going on that trip.
Batting up, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Here. 0-2.
What was funny was that I tried to meet up with my cousin who was living in Boston at the time, but the supervisors wouldn't allow me to do it because they didn't know who was gonna meet me. And I tried to explain to them, hey, it's just my cousin. I just want to say hi to her because I haven't seen her for a long time. Up to that point, I hadn't seen her since I was 6 years old. But they were like, no. And it was disappointing, to say the least. There we go, the beautiful Signature Series pack. Oh, wow, I'm only 11 runs away from another Signature Choice pack, the Signature Series Choice pack. That'd be great. I also think I need to get the Home Run Derby packs as well. Alright, so Tony Clark is the last one. Now I gotta hope for those rare and mid-rounds. See, if I'm going to complete the standout collection with Tom Seaver tomorrow, then I'm going to have to buy Phillips and Perez. So that's going to be like 30,000 right there. Oh, wait, I could get the Signature Series collection done now, and I wouldn't even have to get Johan Santana. Oh, wow. Okay, well, that just threw a wrench into my plans. Okay, awkward. Yeah. Wait, where's the Jorge Posada? Oh, there it is. Okay, very awkward. I guess I'm not doing mini seasons anymore. I mean, what's the point? I already have Johan Santana. Or Jorge Posada, excuse me. Oh boy. You know, maybe I could do the Diamond Quest for Whitey Ford, and then I could get Sammy Sosa. I could buy Sammy Sosa because he's honestly cheap enough. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go play Diamond Quest. And go get Whitey Ford. Let's see. Where are you, Ford? Oh, there you are. Should I also get Jim Thome while I'm at it? Well, first it's going to be Whitey Ford. That's the first thing. Yeah, we're going Ryan Sandberg here. I need some speed out there. Monero. Yeah, keep going with Alvarez. And then we'll do Terang. Actually, I was hoping to do Yelich. Oh, no, wait. Yelich is already in left field, so. Let's see. Who was the other pitcher that I had? Was it Mackenzie Gore? Let's do Brad Keller. Yelich leads off. Whoops. Inga, you're going to bottom. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, let's do it. This is the one for to get like Nimmo, Steele, Jim Thome, and Whitey Ford. Okay, so I'm gonna want to head this way. Looks like, because that's how I'm gonna get Whitey Ford. Oh crap! Alright, we're starting off great. How many outs? 8.
Now batting, right fielder, Hank Aaron.
1-1.
Yeah, well, I got Justin Steele and Brendan Nimmo. I just never got Thome or Whitey Ford. So basically, I'm just grinding for Whitey Ford. And if I get Jim Thome, you know, all the better, because I need all-star cards.
No balls, 1 strike.
Six outs remaining, and they have just 1 run left to score. Cheer them on, folks.
Oh boy, this is not good.
5 outs left, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's go. Four outs to go, and they have just 1 run left to score.
I thought I changed this.
That's a ball.
Whatever.
He's out.
3 outs remaining, and they have just 1 run left to score. Cheer them on, folks.
1 ball, no strikes. 2-0.
Thank you, Alvarez. Finally, someone got on base.
Just 2 outs left, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's go!
Yeah, I don't have a lot of hope for...
1 out to go, and they have just 1 run left to score.
I don't have a lot of hope on this one. Because now I'm down to my final out. Okay.
Deep to right center field.
Let's go, Ryan Sandberg. I think that's an RBI double. I'll have to see how they count it in parallel. Let's see. Yep, RBI double for Sandberg. Sorry.
Lady Luck is definitely in your corner.
Challenge. Okay, score a run. No, I know. That's why I have guys like Christian Yelich and Bryce Terang, Ryan Sandberg, and co. Believe me, I know. Right now, Jeremy Pena is on second, so...
Ball.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that because I'd like to finish these.
No, beat him.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Bryce Terang.
Oh, an error. Oh, wow. There you go. Steal 2 bases. So this is probably going to be Pena. Oh, no, it's Yelich.
Runner!
Yep, that ball went out. He's safe.
He got such a bad jump. I didn't think I could. There we go. Now that's a good jump.
Nope, he's safe.
I see diamonds in your future. Fresh perks. Get your fresh perks here.
Oh, can I not afford that? Yeah, I can. All right, give me that then. I don't need pitching
And
accuracy.
remember, no refunds. However, I will trade you a perk for a hot dog.
All right, who we going up against this time? Trevor Hoffman. We got 10 outs and we need to score 2 runs. Ooh, boy. Lorenzo Kane, nice.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian.
Hey,
Yelich.
0-1. Got him.
9 outs remaining.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
Man, that was scary.
Runner, runner, runner.
Hey.
Been on the Korean Netflix show binge. Alice Borderlands and Luke Hero.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I don't really watch Netflix. So
Eight outs left, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this.
see, that's what I was afraid of. Good thing Bellinger is quick.
And they have just
But I don't think he's quick enough to be able to swipe it back from me. Yeah, no. 79 speed, 30 steal.
That ball's foul.
Honestly, I should probably bunt with Eminero. Oh, nope. Turns out I won't do that. Instead, I'll just go hit a weak grounder up the middle and advance Bellinger to third.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many superfractored players I have. Oh, Hank Aaron's just going to hit a home run for us. Okay, cool. Like, this is unbelievable. My sisters are talking about drinking, and my older sister, who is about to have her second child, can't drink for another few months. She's due in April, and my oldest sister is due in January, so she's got a few months. And I'm sitting here thinking, holy crap, you guys are already talking about drinking? Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yep, and this year is going by quickly. But I think that's a good thing. Because last year just seemed like it was dragging on forever. It was like, are we ever going to get out of this year? And then finally we did. So.
Batting third, the catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
Runner, runner!
Ball one. He's safe.
Nice, Alvarez. Uh-oh. Mini boss showdown, or mini boss showdown. Trevor Hoffman. Again? Alright.
Hammer!
Thank you for the SpongeBob reference.
Runner!
Hey. He's safe. Ball one. 2-2 the count.
Nine outs remaining.
I wonder, should I try and steal with Yelich? Maybe not on this.
Ball.
Runner, runner, runner!
1-1.
Man, that was a weird circle change. That almost looked like a 12-6 curve. I mean, I don't see who else it could possibly be. Maybe... No, Alonso's already got a 99, so probably not going to give it to him. Maybe Lindor for his 30-30 season, although, truth be told, I don't think he deserves it. Yeah, it's got to be Soto or Lindor.
2. No balls, 2 strikes.
They could also do both. You know? Like, they could do,
7 outs to go, and they have just one
they could do
run
what they
left
did
to
in the
score.
Neon Team
Cheer 'em
Affinity
on, folks.
series, which was, you know, offer Granderson, but at the same time put Al Leiter in the collection. So maybe Soto gets a collection, or is a collection finest. And Lindor could be the Team
6 outs
Affinity one.
remaining, and they have just
They could
one
do that.
run left to score. Let's go.
Unless they want to do Diaz. Diaz was on it this year.
Ball one.
Yeah, those are the three players that I'd say are probably going to get it. It's either Soto, Lindor, or Diaz. But no one after that.
Out.
5 outs left, and they have just one run left to score. Let's do this.
Hey.
Dang. Trevor Hoffman's 12-6 curve just seems like, or circle change just seems like a 12-6 curve.
Left to the right.
It's like, holy cow.
Oh, so close. 4 outs to go, and they have just one run left to score. Cheer 'em on, folks. Three outs remaining.
Oh my god, can my sister stop talking, stop texting about alcohol? And also, why do they have to do this in the family group chat? Can't they do this one on, you know, to each other? Like,
Ball,
serious.
that's outside.
Oh boy, I may not beat Trevor Hoffman this time.
Let's do this.
Runner!
That's the ball. No. He's safe.
Unless I could get that run in. Well, I hope that's deep enough. It is. Awesome.
They've won the showdown.
I mean, I don't necessarily have to beat every single challenge or every single showdown. It's just, I think that definitely helps. I can't even see how many peanuts I have. Who am I pitching with? Whitey Ford. I have to throw a perfect, well, not a perfect inning, but I have to throw a 1-2-3 inning.
Hey. 0-1. Hoo-yah. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball. That's low. That's a ball.
Strike 3, sit down.
One. Ball. No, that's it. Count is full.
Strike 3, sit down. Now Manny Ramirez, yep. Wait, is this the 99 Manny, or is this...
Ball.
88, okay. So... You know, I can never really tell.
Ball.
Go foul, go foul, go foul, go foul. Or catch it. Yeah, that'll work too. Tigers are winning? Oh, Brave must be happy then. What inning they in? Oh god, another stressful one. Ooh, 7th. Alright, we're getting down to the nitty gritty here.
Ha! 0-1. Hee-haw! No, that missed. That's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Hey! 1-1. Hey!
Okay. And I didn't need a strikeout, right? Yeah, no, didn't need a strikeout. Just need to have a perfect inning. Well, not a perfect inning, just a 1, 2, 3 inning.
Hey!
Should make that clear.
0-1.
These player locked pitcher challenges in Diamond Quest definitely scare me. Because it's like you can't
That's
really
ball.
control
That's inside.
if you can't control anyone other than the pitcher. Strike 3, sit out. Like, I think it would make me feel a lot more comfortable knowing I could control the fielders as well as the pitchers. Get 2 hits against the Detroit Tigers. Alright, I'll try.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Bryce Terang.
Runner, runner, runner.
Ball. He's safe. Hey!
Oh, yeah. You're almost done with it? All right. Well, hey. And not only that, but we're also... when are they going to release the wild card programs? Are those going to be next week?
He's out.
Give them a little time to be able to, determine who it is that gets... Okay, yeah, I figured like Friday or Tuesday is when we would see these programs released. I would hope it'd be tomorrow, but that might be a little too soon. Because after all, you gotta wait on Boston and New York. Unless you already have them in mind, like maybe Austin Wells is gonna get a postseason card or a wild card round card for his RBI last night. Let's see. Let's see if the schedule thing says anything. Let's see. No, they haven't said anything here. We know we're going to get the September spotlight. Why?
Oh, that's inside. Ball 2. 2-0. Oh.
I mean, I hit save before I exited. So well, it looks like I'm going to get that loss anyway, because that's now... It's now 2 outs. I mean, at least I got the one hit, but not sure I'm going to get the second one. Oh, look at that. I got it. Huh. Oh. Oh. Excuse me. Nice.
You're a natural at this.
Oh, no. Hold on. It didn't matter. There was a glitch before where you exited out. You would lose the last challenge even though you just beat it. Watch the MLB and look for programs within the next business day or two. Fans can expect 7 total programs filled with 2025 postseason players and more. 7. Oh, so they're gonna do it based on leagues. So they're gonna do the AL wild card and the NL wild card, then the ALDS and the NLDS, the ALCS and the NLCS, and then the World Series. Ah. All right, gonna take on Whitey Ford.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian
Hey!
Yelich. Nine outs remaining.
So yeah, it could be released tomorrow, or it could be released on Monday. Okay. Maybe I think it's more likely they're going to release it on Monday, because tomorrow they're going to do the September Spotlight Drop 4,
7 outs to go.
and then they're going to do the 9th inning. It just seems like a lot to put into the game, a lot of new content. You know, save the wild card programs for Monday. I think that makes the most sense.
That's a ball.
At least it's not a double play ball. Just hate that it's a wasted out.
6 outs remaining.
Nice. With only a few days to spare. That moonshot that moonshot event, I would argue, really helped. And they could. But I thought when they meant business days, that meant Monday through Friday.
That's clever to straightaway center. Weight room. 4 outs to go.
Runner, runner, runner!
Ball, that's down. Oh, hey!
Nice, avoiding the double play. And we got a runner in scoring position, so... Or we get 2 runners in scoring position. I should correct myself on that.
Number 22, Christian
Heck what?
Yelich.
0 balls, 1 strike. Here! 0-2. Hike.
Probably
No balls,
better
one
that
strike.
I didn't make contact there.
Hike. 0-2. Got him.
Oh boy. Come on, we
One out
can't
to go.
lose to
And they have just
Whitey
one
Ford.
run left to score. Let's do this.
Yep, we lost to Whitey Ford. Dang.
He's up.
Oh well.
Winning run was so...
Well, not every showdown. I'm not going to complete every showdown. I wish I could, but
Ball inside.
all right, just got to get base hit. Think I can do that.
Got him.
Not going to happen with Cody Bellinger. Let's try it with Caminero.
No, that's high.
Dang. 8-3 overall. Lee Smith throws heat. They're going to count that as a base hit? I mean, I'll take it. I'm not going to complain about that, but still. Save a game, don't give up a run. A. Rosario at position at second base with 2 fielding, making a diving play. What the F?
Oh, 2 is the count. Ball, that's out.
Strike 3, sit out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Patel. Marte.
Hey. 0-2.
Nice. Enjoy him.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Hey.
Strike 3. Sit down.
Hey. Hey. 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Hey.
Strike 3. Sit down. Exactly. One you can save up right there. Yeah, I could use that clear for takeoff. Okay, so if I keep winning challenges, I should be able to get Whitey Ford.
Runner, runner, runner!
Ball. No, he's in there.
Oh, excuse me. Attaboy, Yelich. Really? Uh-oh, that's not good. Hold on. Hold on. God, I hope it's not, really delayed. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Check, check. Well, there's a little bit of delay, it looks like. Maybe I'll try refreshing. Try refreshing your screen. Maybe that'll help. Score run, 1 run. All right. With Bryce Terang, huh? Which means Yelich is probably going to be on first. So I could steal with him.
Runner!
Ball. No, he's safe. That's a ball.
Wow,
2
Kate
balls, no
Thornton.
strikes.
Kate Horton is throwing the heat.
Hey,
Okay.
2-1.
Did you refresh?
And foul.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes that happens. I noticed it a bit on my stream too. That's why That's why I refreshed. Ugh. Hopefully I can get that game done before before I sign off here. Hey, I'm at 58% for Whitey Ford. That's not bad. Nice. Oh, wow. All right, Huffin. Oh, boy. Nope, let's see. Oh, looks like they just released the players who are going to be part of it. Hold on. We've got Spotlight Series, Matt Savanson, or Sonson, whatever. We also have Spotlight Series, Gabriel Moreno, Kyle Brandish, Brett Beatty. All right, you know I'm grinding for that. Spencer Horwitz and Jake Magnum is the Lightning Award. That is the September Spotlight Drop 4 program. There are also a couple others here for the Drop 4 pack. You got Rami Gonzalez, Ivan Herrera, Stephen Kolek, Grant Taylor from the White Sox, Kobe Mayo. And then the tops now guys are Hunter Barco from the Pirates, Luis Garcia Jr. from the Nationals, Trevor McDonald from the Giants, and Bradley Rodriguez from the San Diego Padres. Tigers versus Mariners. All right. You went 22-4 in Moonshot. Wow. Even I didn't have that great of a record in Moonshot. But then again, I wasn't really interested in the wins. I only just wanted the hits.
Ball, that's outside.
Strike 3, sit down.
The catcher, number 8, Kyle Steele.
Hey! 0-1. Yeah! No balls, 2 strikes. Hey!
Strike 3, sit down. Now let's get Frank Thomas. Alrighty. Got out of it somehow. Trevor Hoffman locked down. He's not so good when we face him in Showdown, but he's pretty good when we use him. Oh boy, this just made it tougher. 2-0. I mean, I have 12 outs to work with, but still.
Yelich.
That's a ball, low.
Squared that one up.
Let's just get base runners, swipe bags. I know I have the base runners to be able to do it.
Hey, you beat it up. Yeehaw! 0-2.
Yeah, I would have liked Bryce Terang to have gotten on base there, but nothing I could do. At least I avoided the double play.
To go. The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside, ball.
Nine outs remaining.
Come on, get over. Let's go. What a way to walk it off. %69% chance of getting of getting Whitey Ford. I just hope that means I'm actually gonna get him, because I've done those high percentages before, and or I've gotten those high percentages before, and yet never got anything out of them.
Runner!
Hey! He's safe. Got him. He's out.
Yep. Yeah, I mentioned that, didn't I, when I was going over the players revealed for the Spotlight Drop 4? Didn't I mention him?
Hey!
Oh. Yeah. No, I remember that. I remember him being a April Tops Now card, because he was a card that I super fractured. Dang, so I don't complete the challenge there. Oh boy. Okay, so got to score against Joe Musgrove, it looks like.
Nine outs remaining.
Jeez. Must really suck for the Guardians, having to battle back from being 15 games out to win the division, only to be eliminated by the opponent, by the very division rival you battled to win it. That must suck.
Ball, that's off the plate. He's safe.
Yeah, I'm not really rooting for the Cubs. Didn't like how Pete Crow Armstrong celebrated against the Mets in that second game where, he went like this. I was like, F you, dude. He always has something against the Mets. It's because they traded him, and it's like,
That ball went out.
take that up with the guy who traded for Javier Baez.
That's inside.
I think that was Brody Van Wagen. Brody did that. And then we got rid of him the following year.
That's a ball.
Strike.
Seven outs to
Dang.
go. barrel. And a run is in the score.
Counts 1-0.
Yeah, but Pearson, I think, didn't he figure it out that once he became a relief pitcher? And he's actually a solid arm out of the bullpen for the Cubs.
And they have just 1 run left to score. Cheer them on, folks.
Oh, they released him. Oh.
Foul! That ball's foul!
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, that's why I ask questions.
Aye! 0-2.
But no, I mean, to your point, you know, I look at Lasting's millage with the New York Mets, you know, was decent with them and then went to the Nationals, had that one good year, and then turned out to be nothing. No, not at all. I'm glad that you corrected me on that because I didn't know that myself. Alright, I just need a 2 here. No more challenges. Thank you. Alright, let's go after Whitey Ford. Hopefully we can get him with this, in this game. And it looks like it wasn't a moment too soon because we're going to get, I've got 15 minutes left. Snicker? Ah, so that's what that post was about. I mean, aren't the Rangers firing Bocce despite him winning the 2023 World Series with the Rangers? Aren't they firing him?
Ball, that's out.
Or they're letting him go or something like that? He's retiring?
Ball inside.
Oh, mutually stepping down. Got it. I just feel like managers really don't have a long leash anymore.
Ball 1.
You know, I don't think we're going to see any more managers be as long-term as some of them as we've seen in the past, like Joe Torre, Willie Randolph,
Batting third, the catcher,
Lou.
Francisco.
Oh, God, why am I blanking on his name? The Cubs manager. Joe Girardi, yep, Joe Girardi for many years.
He's safe.
Oh, he wasn't Joe Madden. Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. Yeah, they're managerial longevity. You know, Bobby Valentine, Terry Francona. You know, these days, I feel like managers are given 2 years at max. And then if they don't perform or if the team doesn't perform well, then it's like, you're fired, we're getting someone else. Tigers cannot be giving away games.
0-1's the count.
Oh, might as well run up the score here. I mean, it's on the easiest difficulty, you know, for Diamond Dynasty, so why not?
Aye. 0-1.
Well, why not is because I really should log off at 6. So the longer I spend scoring runs, the longer it's going to take for me to complete this game, and, you know, who knows if I'm going to get Whitey Ford.
1 ball, 2
There's a
strikes.
good chance. I think it was like a 72% chance that I would get him. So there's a good chance, but like I said before, you know, I've had those high chances of getting certain rewards, and sometimes I didn't even end up getting them. It's like that one, you know, that one percentage of not getting him, or that low percentage of not getting him, always seems to happen. I think that's why I eventually got frustrated and stopped playing Diamond Quest altogether. Because it was like,
0-1's the count.
you're not going to reward me for with the cards that I have a high chance of getting. In addition to the fact that with Diamond Quest just glitched out the Diamond Dynasty. It's a very glitchy mode, so I was just like, I didn't even want to play it. The fact that I couldn't get some of these cards despite having a high chance of getting them, I think ultimately
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
sealed it for me that I wasn't really going to do Diamond Quest. Strike 3, sit down.
Aye.
2-0 Cubs.
0-1's
Come on,
the
San
count.
Diego. Send the Cubs home.
Inside ball. Aye. 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's in. Ball 2.
Strike 3, sit down. You Darvish? Maybe they should have thrown in Joe Musgrove.
Yeah.
Him and his sticky substance. I know he's hurt, but it's a joke.
No. Inside.
Rookie.
Aye.
No Matt Waldron.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 3.
Strike 3, sit down. I had like a 72% chance of getting Whitey Ford, so I figured might as well play on the easiest difficulty. Although that puts me at a 28% chance of not getting him. And that low percentage is what scares me.
The shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Runner, yes.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
I mean, I could have played on veteran. I just figured, you know, with rookie, it was you're talking about a 3% difference, because I think it only went up to 75%, so I figured that 3% wasn't really going to matter. It may not. But the only way I'm going to find out is by finishing up this game. I don't know. We'll see.
Runner, runner, runner.
We'll see what happens.
That's inside. He's in there.
I mean, I have to feel like the momentum is with the Yankees because they were down with their backs up against the wall and they came through in the 8th inning. So,
He's in there.
but it did give Boston a chance to be able to rest Chapman, so he's probably going to be available for today or tonight.
Ball. Ball 1, no strikes. Hey! Ball, that's in. Ah! 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's high.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ball. Ah! Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. Keep going, Verlander.
Nope, that's inside. Hey! Hey! 2!
Now pitching. Ian Hamilton.
Nope.
I mean, I would... If they had lost Aaron Judge, then I would say the Yankees' odds are not looking good. But Ryan McMahon, I feel like they're going to be fine. I don't know. I'm just preparing to hear the Yankee fans get excited about advancing. They already said, isn't it Jake Mangum? Didn't they already say it was going to be him in that post?
Oh.
Let me look at the Twitter posts again. Hold on. let's see. And yeah, it says here, and finish strong with Spotlight Series Jake Magnum as your final reward. I'm pretty sure he's the final reward. Because of all the other ones that were mentioned here, they're not, they didn't say...
That's outside.
I don't know what you want me to say, gamer. I'm looking at the Twitter post, and it's saying Jake Mangum as the final reward. I would think that the final reward... Oh, you mean for the collection. Oh, for the collection. Not like the final program reward, the collection reward. Like, who's it going to be when you collect all the guys, all the September Spotlight program reward guys. Ah, I think I understand now. So Jake Mangum is the final program reward, but you're going to collect him and all three of the other guys, and then you'll get the Lightning Series guy. Got it. Uh-oh. I'm surprised I didn't get any animation or graphic to be able to rob that. I felt like I could have robbed it.
One ball, two strikes.
Strike three, sit down. All right. Moment of truth coming up. Do I get Whitey Ford? Keeping my fingers crossed.
And that's a wrap. Good job, kid.
Yes! We got Whitey Ford! We did not get Brendan Nimmo, though, but that's okay. Because I already got Nimmo, so... But Whitey Ford was the main guy here. So let me go over here to collections. Go to postseason. What? Oh, no! Oh, I should have abandoned the quest. Oh, so in order to get Whitey Ford, I have to beat the other one. Shoot. Okay, well, you know what? That's just fine. Because it's only one more stadium to go. So, but that's going to do it for me, guys. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you like the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTVNextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's on the left side of your screen there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So overall, this was great. We got Jorge Posada from the Signature Series, which went towards Hank Greenberg and John Donaldson. And once I defeat the other stadium in that Diamond Quest, I'm gonna get Whitey Ford, and then I'm gonna be able to get Hank Greenberg. So we'll kick it off that way tomorrow. We'll kick it off that way tomorrow, and then we'll focus on all the other programs that they've released for tomorrow, for Friday. So I hope to see you all tomorrow, Friday, at 3 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a good night.